Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we got our... autosave, that's perfect timing. We got our heavy modular frames set up, and here they are, zipping along. And so we're now producing, I think it's like 16 a minute. But we're making them. And today I want to start getting prepped for getting towards drones, because that's where I want to get to, because the train lines are getting busy, so I want to move towards drones. And for that, we need to make radio control units. Now, we could use this one, which uses the aluminium casings, the crystal oscillators, and the computers. But what I actually want to use is this one, because it actually produces them at a faster rate. Now, with that, it does mean that we need to make some more crystal oscillators, because I've done the maths. We're making like 7.5 a minute, and this is going to use 5 of them. So, because if I go into that, you can see it is 1.5 crystal oscillators a minute. 4 of those, sorry, it's 6 of them. So we're going to wind up using most of what we're producing. So I want to increase the crystal oscillators we're making. We also need to up our circuit boards, because at the moment on site, all the circuit boards we're making are used to make our computers. So today we're going to start by expanding the crystal oscillator line, which is here, lovely. And I just want to run that out because I want to double it. So we can just ship all that along. And we're going to need the walls with it. Apparently I'm missing concrete. Well, handy dandy, I've got a box up here because I was building that buffer. Which is good. It just makes life easy, having that concrete factory over there, making tons of it. Right, okay. We are also going to need to do a little bit of gardening? Pruning? I don't know, take your pick what you want to call it. Either way, it's going to be a little bit of deforestation. Right, okay. Show me about those nuts. Do I have anything I can bin that I don't have much of yet? Those 4 rods. We'll do that to take up those nuts before we deal with it permanently. Interesting. Those nuts will stay there. Fine. Fine. I'm not gonna break a sweat over that. Right. Run you out. Run you out. Gonna need a 2 meter one in the middle, that's fine. Okay, 2 meter one there as well. Alright, fine. Hokey dokey. So, I want to use our blueprints. And I want to try and make sure I've got this as lined up as I can get it. That looks perfect. We haven't got the locking in place yet, which is the catch. The main thing I need to do is make sure the conveyor lines are in order. Oh, that is snug. But it'll work, he says. No? No? Okay, apparently that belt is too short. So what we'll just do is we will just... Whoa. Take those out. Not worried about the rubber and the AR limiters there. We'll put that concrete foundation back in. And then we will run it in like that. There we go. That's that done. And then we'll grab our... No, not manufacturer. I want the blueprint again. Line it up on the blueprint, thank you. And then we'll need to go a bit further. Let's bring some power over. Right. These guys I don't even think have their recipe set, so they won't care what is being fed into them at the moment. But this gives me the space to do this. Cool. Okay, and we need a bit more space. Okay, big room this one. Okay, and then we'll get our last one down. So that will then double our crystal oscillator production. Okay, and we can just whip these across. Okay, why is that? Oh, that's because the rubber is not coming through very quickly. Interesting. That is very interesting because we're going to need more of that, so we kind of want that to come a lot faster. So let's just double track that back and make sure we don't have a problem with our rubber lines. Okay, so you are coming from up here. So this rubber is coming. Hang on. Why is that? Oh, because we're sending some over there. Okay, and we're going to be splitting this even further. Ooh, okay. We might need to run a separate rubber line out of that train station. That's fine. Okay, we'll figure that out. Hopefully it'll just take a little bit of time for the manifold to work itself out. And then paste there. And then you need some walls here. And just put these up. I know these are all 2 meters and I could have used a load of 4s, but we're here now and it makes it all nice and even. Where are you in line there? And then there. Okay. Cool. So those guys are now filling up. Oh! Okay, and those guys are using overclock. Okay, didn't realise I'd overclocked them. But oh well. We'll have to go and get some more power slugs then at some point, because now I'm all out. And we'll send that down there, and boom. Right, okay, let's get the merger set up. Cool, okay. Awesome. Okay. So that's the crystal oscillators done. Or not done, but we've increased the rate that we're making them, which is good. Take some of that down because we don't need these inputs because you guys are only working with 3. Should probably set up a separate blueprint for 3 and 4 item inputs, but you know, I haven't done that as yet. What I am still slightly worried about is this rubber production. Are you filling? Yeah, that looks like it's filling. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's filling, that's okay. Purely because we are going to be using more of this rubber soon. So, we also need to increase these guys. We don't have a lot of room to do that because that's the wall. So we're currently making 10 a minute here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what, 70 a minute? So we're making 70 a minute. The computers are using Hang on, that's not right. Oh, these guys are making 15 a minute. Okay. So 15, 30, 60, 75, 90. So we're making 100, which is exactly what we need here. Okay. That's fine. That's all backed up, which again is fine. But we are going to need to look at... Where's our manufacturer again, so we know what we're needing to build. Right, so we want this one. So we need 15 a minute, and I want to run 4 of these. So that means we need another 60. Okay. And these guys... For standard circuit boards, well, we've got a lot of circuit board options. Yeah, for standard circuit boards is 7.5 a minute. So that means we'd need 4. No, we'd need like 8. Okay. What else do you use for them? Do we have any of the other stuff here? We don't have quick wire or plastic here. Don't have silica. Okay, so that is all we're bringing over at the moment. Okay. So, we needed 60. And they make 15? No, they make 7.5, don't they? So we need another 8 of these. Hello? Why is that all stopped? Is that the plastic not... because I've not put a plastic buffer in and the train's delivering. That would be exactly what that is. Okay. Well then, let's try and sort that out quickly, because we don't really ever want these stopping. Yeah, I don't want that happening. Let's do that. Oh, that's clipping through the screws. That's not any good. Okay, if we do that and then bring it up, we can cut the copper. That can stay snug to the wall like it was. Then it can come round here. And go in there. And then it can do that again. Okay. So that means we should start building up a buffer, which is great. Where is the rest of the plastic going? Because that in theory is going to need a buffer as well. And that's coming over here. Okay, alright. That's fine. What we might do... Where's the plastic coming underneath? Is it worth sticking a buffer? Oh yeah, just here. Come on. Excellent. And then you're going in there. And, oh, come on. Alright, you're not going in there. Okay, you'll do that. Now, will you go in there? Yes, you will. And then you'll go in there. Okay, learning the value of train buffers. Absolutely learning that today. Okay. Because we don't want that plastic to stop. So, where were we? Oh yes, we need to increase the production we've got here. Now we don't have another floor we can do that with. Oh, there's the other autosave. Do we try and... Actually, we could do it this way round. So if I clear this, I'll show you what I'm thinking. Could we just do it out here? Have I got enough room? Because I could line the assemblers up like that. Yeah, I think we will. I think we just do that. Because I think... Oh no, this is 7 of them, isn't it? We need to be using 8. Get rid of you. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's only 6. And I'm out of power slugs, which means we absolutely properly need to do the next ones. Okay. Well, there's 7. And I don't have room for 8 because there's a wall there. Okay. I think I'm going to go and pinch a couple of the power slugs from these crystal oscillators. Bring you back down. Because the circuit boards are going to be more important. So let's double up one of these. Okay. So you're making circuit boards. You're getting both of those. So you're making a full 15. And then everyone else is just making as normal. Okay. And how much do you need of each? 30 and 60. Okay, so we're on belt ones all the way. All these in. Okay, and then you can do that. And you can do that. So that's all of them now fed. And then we just need to bring power over, which we can do like so. Go 1, 2, and then after that we can just feed between. And voila. Oh, that needs plugging in at the bottom then. Like that. Cool. Okay, well that's that all covered off. That just looks weird like that. Let's just turn that back into a tier 1. Cool. Then we need... How much room have we got underneath here? I suppose we can try and snake it through that gap there because we want to come over this side. And I want to go out this side for a change. So let's just try and do a little bit of clearing. Good, I was worried about that rock. Come on. Right, and then get that out. I wish that reloaded faster. Okay, and then... I'm just going to give us a load of space with this. actually. I want to replace all of those. I don't want to use 4 meters because I think we're going to need the space underneath. So I'm actually going to use 1 meter foundations. Because I genuinely think we're going to need the space underneath. Right, and then we've got our manufacturers. And... yeah, yeah, this time I am going to actually spin that blueprint the other way. Purely because you can see the belts are going from right to left here. And I'm going to want it going that way. So, 1. Oh. Of course there's no power over this side, is there? Right, let's quickly try and grab some. There we go. And we can see what we're up to. Right. Put the blueprint there. That's 2 of them. It's just a little bit more foliage clearing. I can already see we need more space. You've got to love blueprints and how quickly you can get all this done. Because I'm hoping we actually start getting our control units done. Well, I say done. We're probably going to get these down. Don't know we're going to get everything belted over here today. Right, okay. That's those 4 sorted. Okay. Look all of them in. Now, how much do we need for these? So, no, we're not using the heavy flexible frame. You guys are making this. So we do need to get the aluminium casings over here. Okay. Whoop. Okay. So, we need the circuit boards, the aluminium casings, and the rubber. So, the circuit boards we are going to have to snake from underneath. So, I'm thinking we just do that to start with. Yeah, make sure we're not in the corridor. There we go, logistics. Feed that out like that. And you're telling me you're plugged in. That's fine. We drop. And then this is where we're going to have to try and snake it through. Right, okay. So here we've got them all being made. And we're apparently getting short on plastic. I mean, that is just... okay. Yeah, that plastic is just whizzing through, isn't it? Okay, fine. So, we want mergers. I'm going to send them off in this direction at the moment. And like that. You only need to be... Mark 1's coming out. Okay, and then we want to drop down and go over there. So then we're going to put a floor hole here. You're going to be receiving like that. And you're going in like that. And we want to grab you for the underneath. And run this as far as we can. Yeah, I'm going to need to change the size of that because they're clipping through that underside. Right, and then like that. Like that. And then we can grab our Mark 5 lift entrance. And you, good sir, are going up there like that. Okay. So we're now feeding circuit boards, which is great. Okay, what do we want next? Crystal oscillators and rubber. Crystal oscillators should be fairly easy. We just need to find an opportune place to grab them off. So we want... That's the thing, because I've run these so tightly here. I mean, here would be a good place, but they're right in the middle. We could do that. But that is right in the middle. Ah! Okay, where are they coming up otherwise? Okay, so here's where they're coming up. So what I can do, yeah, is if we blow a hole there, we then put a splitter here just before that lift. And then you're going up there. And that will start feeding them in, and then we can run it again underneath, but underneath here. Missing iron plates. Of course I'm missing iron plates. Why would I not be missing iron plates? Oh well, okay. So I think we're going to continue on with that belting next week, because by the time I go and get the iron plates, the episode's going to be pretty much over. But we're making good progress. We're going to hopefully have our radio control unit soon. Oh, 4.5 a minute. We're going to be making quite a few of those. But yeah, I will go and get some iron plates between episodes. And we'll pick that up next week. But as you, not next week, next episode. But as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow and they help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you who do that. It is very much appreciated. Thank you very much to my patrons. So also as patrons, don't forget you do get access to the save file for both this and for Stranded Deep, so you can explore the world in at your leisure. What I will say with the Satisfactory one is because I have just got it backing up my save folder. It does mean that you guys get access to all the blueprints I'm using as well. So do make use of that. It's all there for you. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.